What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And today has been an awesome day for internet computer and also for another crypto that I've been holding that I just got recently called OGY. Yes, OGY is up about 20% today as well. So just everything internet computer is flying. If you look at other cryptos, they're not doing as good as internet computer is right now. Internet computer is flying high. There are other cryptos that are doing okay, but internet computer is one of the top ones right now. And I'm just going to get right into some price. I'm going to try to keep you guys right here with me. Got 90%. We're good on the battery. And we're just going to kind of have a discussion tonight about where internet computers going next and what is going on. I'm glad I made that video earlier today. It was right when internet computer was up at like 7:30 or something, 7:25. Things were looking pretty nice, and now let's check out OGY, baby. I didn't even look at this. And I did earlier, but I didn't look at it this evening, and then I just looked at it a minute ago and saw that it is up to 3314. This is awesome because that was my original buy price of my first transaction. So my second one I got at 2904. I'm in the profit, and my third one I got at 2402. I'm way in the profit on that one now. So shout out definitely to Origin Foundation. And shout out to Six Figs for telling me to buy it on Sonic. I was able to get it way easier. I'm still waiting for Stoic Wallet to get back to me. I'm gonna send another email Monday if they haven't got back to me by then. It's been like a week or two now, so just got to figure that out. But look at this. This is so cool. I wonder if they have a candle chart yet. Not yet. Not quite yet. But if we go up and we look at the volume, it normally sat steady at around 4 grand, 4 to 6 thousand. We're at $14,000 volume. I notice when it goes up really fast, like 60,000 in volume, it goes down. But when it gets like 4, 6, or like even 14, it looks like it's still doing good. I would love to see when the full market cap comes out. It's ranked 4830 right now. It keeps getting on more watch lists every day. This is a bomb crypto. I hope you guys, not financial advice, but I hope you picked up some when it was at 2402. Look, 2726 in the last 24 hours. So, and then if you look at the last, month, we just went down to 2267 like a couple days ago, and we're up at 3314. That is like I don't know, like maybe a 50% boost. 100% would be 6628. So 50% would be half of that. So it would be 4 something. So we went up to 4585 right now, but that was the month. I thought that was 24 hours. I was gonna freak out. I was like, no, dude, I should have had a sell order up there so I could have bought more, but no, it didn't. That freaked me out for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, it went up to 4.5 today. So the only part about Sonic is decentralized exchanges. You can't set limit orders, as far as I know. So you'd have to do that on a centralized exchange like MEXC, or I don't know if you can do it on BitTrue, but I know you can on MEXC. So definitely glad that this is pumping. I wish my Origin Foundation videos would have done better. Just YouTube doesn't recognize this, and there's not a lot of search for it. So not that YouTube doesn't recognize it, just there's not a lot of search on YouTube for it. That's what I meant. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, so if there's not a lot of search volume, it doesn't do that well unless it just is a catchy video. And I guess I didn't make it catchy enough to just spark interest out of nowhere. But definitely a crypto to watch. The first legitimate ICP token that is listed on exchanges. Has a very strong leader. I believe it's a woman leader. Freaking awesome woman. I don't know if it's a woman-owned company, but the lady that was on the Defendi thing was definitely a boss, one of the boss ladies. So this is pretty cool. So then we go to Internet Computer. I don't know what's going on with my channel right now. Why is only one person here? That's weird. My video earlier did really well, and I didn't share it or do anything. And then I share this video all over the place, and one person watching. Let's wait. I'm not going to do any technical analysis until more people get over here. How's everybody doing today? There's two people. I don't know. Maybe my thing is off, and there's really a bunch of you. If you guys are here, let me know in the chat, because I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now, but they're not letting people in. Maybe it's that thumbnail. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to change that thumbnail. I don't think people like that thumbnail very much. I really think that's what it is. Sometimes thumbnails will hurt your video and you don't even know it. And then sometimes, or your title. Your title can mess your video up, or your thumbnail. And I notice if it only gets like 30 views after like 10 hours, I'm like, okay, I need to change the title or the thumbnail, because YouTube doesn't correlate with it very well. So that's when I know. But it looks like people are showing up now. So I guess OGY is not a very prevalent crypto on people's minds. But let me just go. Don't leave. Let me just show you real quick what it did. It's up like 20% today. And if you look over here, this is just like a couple of days ago, it was at 2267. So just wanted to tell you that real quick. Now, Internet Computer is on a nice trajectory upwards. Not just today, but it has been on an upward trajectory all week. Now, this is pretty important when we get to the weekly, and I want to show you why. We are really getting to a reversal type situation here. Wow, the weekly, it resets sometimes, and I don't know why it does that, but give me just 1 second. Let me drink some. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? I know my peeps love ICP. And I'm glad if a lot of the people, because I was saying now is the time. I love it. Oh, I love it, dude. Because I was just saying now is the time, everybody. Like, I normally wait to make those calls until I'm almost certain that, even if it's not the very bottom, that you're going to make money at that level. Not financial advice, common sense, right? So I was like, man, at this level, I'm going to tell people now is the time. And I haven't done that. You check my videos if you don't believe me. And I did say that it was a bottom at 16, but I never said now is the time. I didn't say, go get it right now is the time. No, I say that when we're in a bear market, when it was at $5 and now it's sitting at $6.99. But on the weekly, getting back to why that is important, is now I want to show you this right here. This green candle, right? Only one green candle, red, darn. Well, I was saying if we got two green candles in a row right here, it would cause a reversal. Well, we didn't get the two green candles. See how normally when we get a couple, it goes way, way up. But with this one turning green in a big way, we might just see that second green candle next week. That's why it's important. We might actually have a trending upwards for 2 or 3 nice, pumpy, juicy, fatty pump weeks. And that's what we really want to see. Now, sometimes it just goes up too fast for me. It sits at those levels when I can't purchase, and I know a lot of you probably are trying to purchase as well at these low prices. And my homie Voltron or Dead Man Walking over here was like, man, I got in at 625, but he was wanting to get in at that $5 level, but didn't, get paid yet. And so he got it at 625, but that's still, sometimes it seems like it works out that way when it's at the low. It's not that you don't want to buy at that price or that level. Some of us just don't have the money. Like some people always have liquid money that can buy it. If you're rich or whatever, you always have money. Some of us live paycheck to paycheck though. And that's what ICP is going to help change. and that's why I like crypto, because it's for everybody. It's not just for the rich elite like stocks. I could have never made money in stocks because you have to have money to make money. I started in crypto with $0, right? I made money out of nothing, out of the air, out of thin air, surveys and faucets, until I actually got money to start investing. But at the beginning, I had $0, 0 cents. So this is a really good turnaround here. Crypto is doing really well. ICP is the future of crypto, 100 million% for sure. Yeah, so definitely a really amazing breakout right here on the weekly. Now, it does look like there's a falling wedge forming again. I don't know why this one. It should be. Oh, I see. Now we came out to here. So yeah, that's definitely. There's another falling wedge on the weekly, because we went down like that and we broke out of that, but this one still has a resistance up here, which is actually in line to where we're at right now on the weekly and where we came to resistance at on the weekly. So I wouldn't even know that existed until we hit there. So yeah, definitely a falling wedge on the weekly, and this would be a nice breakout. That could bring us all the way up to $14, like I was saying, but we have some resistance at 8 and then 10 again, and all the way up even to 11. But yeah, and then we go to 14, then 20, and we'll see. I mean, it's not going to go that fast, but yeah, definitely. Now let's get the indicators in here, because I don't think a lot is going to change right now. 771, the EMA 9. We basically went up and touched the EMA 9 on the weekly. That will be an important one to get above, to start some bullish momentum. So, because that was our resistance right here, right at this top line that kind of sent us back down, right? So that's definitely something that we're going to have to keep an eye on. And I want to know if there's any news in the world. I think it's just because of the Supernova Hackathon, and people are starting to read about it now. Not everybody reads news every day, so more people are probably starting to read about it now. This is what's looking sexy to me. Is the RSI on the weekly. I've been watching this. I know Six Figs has been watching this too. But why this is prevalent is because this is saying whether there's buying pressure or selling pressure. Up here, there's selling pressure. Down here, there's buying pressure. Anything under 30 is really, really bright buying pressure. And we are sitting at 28.16. But what's cool about that is we are above that simple moving average, which is the average price or the average movement of the RSI on here. So, and the simple moving average is at 26 and we're at 28 now. We've been waiting to get back above this to turn bullish again. Whenever we get above this, we need to actually establish a level of support up there as well. And whenever we get above that, it does start to turn bullish again. Right here, see that? We turn bullish again. So these are things that we're going to be looking for in order to sustain bullish momentum. We need to do what we're doing, stay above that level, have a nice breakout of this falling wedge on the weekly, and then start going down the lower time frames and seeing if there's any other patterns forming. We just broke out of this major W pattern. Where do we go from here, though? That's the question. Like I said earlier, I want to see some sideways action so that we can get these levels established and get some technical or get some price action at these levels and some support, so that if we do turn this level into support right here, that it holds. If we say go up to 10, get rejected, well, we don't go all the way back down to 5 or 4. We don't go all the way back down there again. We actually would hit 7 now, because this will be our new support after we go, right? So that's not happening yet, but that's what we're aiming for. And then if we get the indicators out, let's get another EMA out on the daily. Hey, what's up, fake news? IC gonna make me a millionaire? Yeah. If I'm not going to be a millionaire, I'm at least going to be wealthy. That's what I was saying earlier. Because this is the crypto to do it. Now, I already knew that, but that's why I love to see the price movements and have other people like start to see, oh, wow, maybe he was right. Maybe, and that's what I wish people would have saw with Bitcoin, because I wasn't making videos at the beginning, which I should have. That was the best, part to make videos is when I first got in, because it was like in May of 2020, right after the halving, I got in, and I didn't start making videos till February of the next year. So I wish I would have started right away, because Bitcoin is still at 9 grand, and it sat there for several months while I was still buying Bitcoin. So now we have a nice breakout on the daily, and it did curve over a little bit. I like to see that. Maybe even, I don't want it to go down too much right now, though, actually. I'd like to see it hold like, at least 680 to 7. But yeah, I would like to definitely see more of this. This is great. We're above a lot of things. We are getting overbought, though, which means once we get up here, there's going to be selling pressure. How there's buying pressure down here, when it gets up here, there's pressure to sell ICP, because that means the price is going up enough for people to want to sell and be in the profit, if they bought down at $5 and stuff. So for me, I'm not taking a little dollar profit right now. I'm not in short term. I mean, some people might want to take short term trades. I'm not doing short term trades right now. I'm just not. There's no money, no real money. I'll take short term trades in a bull market, because that's where the money's at. But right here is the accumulation. Even at 696, this is the time right now. Like, I'd say anything under $8 right now is a good purchase. These are dream. That's what I was saying at 5 dream level prices. Now is the time. ICP, Origin. Even though I did question this for a second, but that's because I was on a live stream and I'm human, and I saw I was losing money. I know I'm probably going to start looking at prices before I go live, just so I don't have some reaction that I'm not like wanting to have on live, because I do like this. And when I get mad, I can, say things that I don't necessarily mean. But yeah, I like that crypto. I just don't like losing money. And when you have 7 months, you know what I'm talking about. We've been losing money for 7 months. So this kind of a pump is really important to us, to not only, have a little bit of money come in our portfolio, but just to get a little, it's called a relief rally for a reason, because it does, like, you can like finally breathe now, right? So if we could get $1,000. Yeah, I mean, $1,000, and I don't doubt that. So I think it could possibly do $1,000 by 2028 to 2030. I think that bull market between 2028 and 2030 is going to be the massive one for ICP. This next one's going to be pretty nice too. But as you see on the 4-hour, we are, oh my god, we are so over bought. Definitely overbought up here. So there's selling pressure. As you see, that's why we got rejected down. There's a lot of selling pressure on the 4-hour. So let's look at the 1-hour. Cool. We came down from there. It almost looks like it's forming a bull flag, though. What? Okay, yeah, that's a possible bull flag. Definite symmetrical triangle, possible bull flag. I mean, that really looks like a bull flag on the hour, nonetheless. That's way better than the 30-minute. Ooh, I don't like it from there, though. So maybe I will have to go right here, right here. Huh, huh, huh. I don't like that, though. It's not supposed to go like that. I don't think it is. This is supposed to be part of the poll here. So, I mean, it's good enough, right? I mean, it looks more like a symmetrical triangle just because I think this should probably touch that, right? And if that's the case, then it's just like this. And then if we do break out, then we go all the way up to 788. Now, if we did somehow get this whole thing, see, these are the things they don't tell you in the textbook, stuff like this. Yeah, so it doesn't look like it really fits like that, but yeah, so that brings us all the way to 823. I'm actually thinking that the smaller one is actually the correct one. I think it's from right here to right there. I mean, if I kind of nope, that makes it even worse. Maybe if I do this and really stretch really stretch it out there. Is it going to be straight up and down now? Oh, nope. Gosh. Uh okay. Yeah, no, I think the small I really do. I really think it's this one right there. So that'll bring us up to like 782 it said. If we can get a breakout, we would need a breakout above 7. And then I would even say a little more than 7, like 708 here, to 712, and it could bring us all the way to 782. That would be nice to continue. I do like it, recovering right here, staying in this area. Things are looking good, man. It looks like it wants to continue. I don't want to get ahead of myself, man. Like, that is the thing I'm worried about. Like, there could be a reversal happening, but I'm seeing bullish signs everywhere. We're starting to get oversold, though. That's the thing. So this bullish momentum could thwart very soon. I just, man, I'm speechless. As you see, I can't even find the words to say right now because I want to say it's bullish, but we're getting overbought. We're just getting to a point where we can't sustain growth that way. But on the 30-minute, it looks like we're recovering. Okay. I mean, if the 15-minute wants to recover and then come to the hour and recover a little more so that we can get out of this crazy stuff on the 4 hour, then we are actually pretty good to go because the daily curved over and is looking okay. So really, the 4 hour is the only one we're oversold on now. And that's, I mean, it's not too bad, not the greatest. We're down to 693 now, but that looks like it might want to touch the bottom of that bull flag right there. So, and I did want to go to the daily and see if there was some kind of cup and handle out here. See what I mean right here to over here. So are we already? Hold on, let me get this stuff out of the way. All of this, and then see if we have a possible massive cup and handle over here or something. Um, wow, there's a lot of stuff over here. So there could have been one right here, and this still could be a possible instead of a W. How about we make it a cup and a handle, right? So we have the cup established already. There's the cup. Now we just need to go down a little bit and then bloop, and then hopefully continue because that's what happened right here. We went up and then down a little and then bloosh, cup and handle, baby. Look at that handle right there. Look at this cup. Look at that handle. Klabam. Now we got a cup. Ooh, there could have been one right here too, and I think there was. See how it went down and then way back up? Bam! And now if we have an even bigger cup and handle, down and then bull flag, that would be cool. Not gonna lie, if we just go down just a little bit, hit that support right there, and then shoot back up, fulfill this cup and handle, get really overbought again, and make it to like $8 and solidify $8 support. That would be amazing. That's what we're hoping for, definitely. Oh, cool. More talking. I love it. Okay, let's get to some talking now. Now that you guys see where we're at, and it could be good. With that bull flag on the hour, which is way better than the 30-minute. The bigger the time frame, the bigger the pattern. Let's just say that. So we want big patterns on the daily or weekly because those ones are going to be the big patterns. But as you see, we're above all the EMAs. The daily's looking pretty good. The 21 is 598, and EMA 9 is at 612. So All right, let's get into some ICP convo because that's what I really wanted to do tonight since we did a bunch of TA earlier and I just did a lot more now. What do you guys think about Origin Foundation token? I mean, for the long term, I believe in it for right now. And I kind of am bullish on it just because it's like the first legit ICP token. And if you haven't seen Definity's Internet Computer Demo Day, you got to go watch that when she speaks. It's great stuff. Dominic says some important stuff in there, and it was just great. So if people take profit, I'm ready to buy the dip. So people might take profit. You never know when that could happen. So Adam and Eve chart. And what? I've never heard of that before. He said an Adam and Eve chart. Does that mean is there like a tree and an apple or something? I don't know. Hey, King Love, what's up, my guy? Let's hope the market stays stable. Yeah. That's true. I mean, it like I was saying earlier, it kind of depends on Bitcoin, but things are looking good right now. Oh, King, did you hear that Polygon is making a cell phone? Like I guess Solana is making a cell phone, and I guess Polygon is taking a crack at a cell phone or something. So that was pretty interesting to me. Let's go see if we can't see. Well, we'll do that tomorrow. I do want to do more other videos besides ICP. Just ICP is doing so awesome lately, and I really love it. I don't have to be doing this many videos about it, but I want to because when the price moves like that, this is the time for me to get some good views and you guys to make money, and it kind of goes hand in hand. I get more views, you guys make more money, I make more money too because I hold ICP. Um, and it's just a win-win for everybody. And I'm good, man. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I want to lead people to ICP so they're like, I don't even want the thank you, but I want them to be like, yes, I want them to take that win to really change their lives with ICP financially. Because that's what it can do. And if you're a business owner, seek out DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. And if you want to start a business, think about doing it on the blockchain. If you want to build a video game, think about doing it on the blockchain. There's so much money to be given to developers to build on the blockchain, and there's extra rewards. So imagine you're a company, you get a $50,000 grant for creating a video game on Internet Computer. Let's say you have a pretty semi decent sized company and you get a $50,000 grant. Well, then you join Supernova Hackathon after you already got that $50,000 grant. Then you place third place in the contest or something. You get another $1,000 bonus and another $1,000 grant. What other place is going to pay you to build? They're going to charge you. Like you got to pay Amazon cloud fees and all these other things where Internet Computer said, you come build here, we'll pay you. And you won't want to leave. So that's the kind of thing that I like to see with that for sure. While playing Elder Scrolls 3. Oh, okay. I want to do more video games. I really do. That is like my bread and butter, man. I grew up on video games and blockchain video games, and especially on ICP. That's why I get along with ICP so well. It's like a perfect fit for me. I love GameFi. I love the future of gaming on the blockchain, owning your, weapons, and that's a huge thing for me. I spent $10,000 on Google Play cards to play a game called Clash of Kings. Look it up. There's people that spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on that game. And over time, I mean, I was working my butt off. I was making a lot of money at the time, but yeah, I spent a lot of it. And you know what? Zero value. Although the most expensive thing in the game was weapons. Because so the way they had it, you had to get like 4 or 6 items to create the sword, but then you'd also have to have blueprints as well. You'd have to have 100 blueprints. And if you wanted to buy those blueprints, it cost $100, a dollar per blueprint. So if you wanted to buy the weapon, you would need all the materials, which I think you can get for another $100. So basically you're paying $200 for one of the weapons and you have 8 of them. So $200 times 8, that's about $1,600 just to get your weapons. And then they immediately lose value. Right then. You can't sell them. You can't trade them. You can't do anything. The only thing you can do is sell your whole castle, your whole thing. If you want, I mean, that's the only way you could ever make money on that is to just sell your email address to the person. They just take over your email address and play the game. That's the only way to make your money back. There's no selling in-game stores. Like you buy it for $100 or 1,600, and then the value's gone right away. And that's why I'm an advocate for GameFi, because when you buy a weapon with an NFT, you still have that weapon. You own that weapon. You can go sell it at the NFT marketplace at any time. You're like, oh man, I didn't want that weapon. I wanted a stronger one, or I want a different, type of weapon. Well, you can go sell it and buy it instead of being like, I want a different weapon. I just paid $1,600 for this one or this set, but now I kind of want this set. So what? You just scrap the $1,600 and spend another $1,600 for a new set? Like, nah, dude. That like, who could afford stuff like that for real? So, there are a lot of rug pull DAOs out there. That's why I just think the internet computer is going to bring some legit people. No company that doesn't really understand internet computer is just going to come build a scam company over here because they don't know how to scam people like with it yet. So I really believe yes on Ethereum. Why? Because there's been time to do it. Internet computers code is really hard to hack. Chain key cryptography is very, very safe. So that might keep rug pulls from coming to DAOs. They're like, man, yeah, but everything is like chain key cryptography. And I don't know, it might not stop it completely, but I think it slows it down. And that's why you haven't heard of anything yet on the internet computer like that. It is still fairly new, though. If you had an Xbox One or X Series, original Xbox game on the system. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. My copy of Morrowind is the 2003 game of the year with Tribunal and Moon expansions. Okay. Cool. So definitely going to be keeping you up to date, not only on, let's look at them one more time. Internet computer, which is doing awesome. This cup and handle that could be forming right here. Cup and handle, boom. Or even I was thinking it was going to go up to here because that's where the wick is. But I'd like to see candle to candle. So right here is probably pretty good. And then Origin Foundation. As you see, this one is up 18% today as well. So Internet Computer does good, up 14%. OGY Foundation, the Internet Computer token, is up 18%. So everybody that I told the time is now, I'm glad because I want you to make money. I'm not bragging at all. I'm happy. Like, it makes me truly, genuinely happy for you guys. Because that's what I want for you. I want you to make money. I want to make money, but I want you to make money too. Like, that's why I did this. So I'm gonna keep, as long as I keep the mindset of why I started this, I'll never lose myself. And you guys help me stay down to earth. All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!